Do boys fit into the same category? We're just chatting amongst the crew here. First letter tonight's a doozy. We want to sit on it all night. We won't. She writes, Karina of Preston, Victoria, I'm a bit of a dirty girl. I'm really into sex. I just love it. Most of my gal pals are too, and the ones that are in long-term relationships have a bit extra on the side, very quietly, just to keep it exciting. I want to hang around there. We've got a panel of beautiful females tonight. We'll see what they've got to say. They're all crazy, they're all sexy, and they're all cool. And that's just the cameramen. So are the panelists. Okay. The torpedo has conned us to the max. All he's done is manipulate a situation to reposition himself back into the media spotlight. Ian Thorpe, and the last letter tonight, my wife has just booked in to have her third boob augmentation. It's all about the girls tonight and Thorpie. Full panel in about 20 seconds. Don't go away. We'll see you soon. Got a problem, big or small, would a miracle be nice? Our motley crew is back, churning out advice. You might even laugh a bit in the following half hour. Park your backside on the couch, cause baby it's time for Sweet and Sour. Right here on Sweet and Sour. Oh, of course we would. Welcome to Sweet and Sour. Gary Mitchell with you for the next half hour. Terrific lineup of panellists for you tonight. First up, and all the way through, they're all from Crazy Sexy Cool. Hello, Beckie.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
First time on the show, and you're telling me you want to pack up and go to Canada.
I do. My partner and I are going to Vancouver, hopefully. There's just a
What are you going to do there?
I'm just hoping to find more opportunity. I want to work in the media, I want to work in film, and just not finding the opportunities here. So I'm packing my bags and going.
All right.
Making
Good
my
luck
own
with
luck.
it. All right. Fanta. Chrissy, where do you want to go?
Oh, I want to go to New Zealand.
Are you going to act over there or dance over there or anything like that, or is it a holiday coming up?
Holiday.
Got it booked?
Yes, October.
October, very nice. Yeah. Weather in October is the best for any event right around the Southern Hemisphere. Where are you going?
I'm going to be staying home for a little while in the last 6 months.
Lisa, why are you staying home?
In the last 6 months, I've been to New York, New Zealand, Melbourne and Queensland. So.
Oh, you're a dirty stop out. My God, you deserve to stay home. Good to have you on the show. Simone, where are you flying to?
Bali.
Oh.
Going to Bali next with 13 of us. So
13?
Yeah.
Are you flying the...
Yeah. So just a small plane ride.
Just a small plane ride, okay.
Not
with
too
13
bad.
people on board. You know 13's an unlucky number, but we won't get into that right now. Here we go, letter one. Hi, Sweet and Sour peoples. I'm 28 and hot, really hot. I'm lucky because I have guys hitting on me all the time and I love flirting. Girls, does this relate to any of you at this point in time?
No one talks like that.
I'm a bit of a dirty girl too. Do they talk like that? I'm really into sex. I just love it. Most of my gal pals are too. The ones that are in long-term relationships have a bit extra on the side, very quietly, just to keep everything exciting. So my mum keeps nagging me about finding a nice man, whatever that is, and, get this, settling down. She says that if I keep going on the way I am, I'll never get married because I'll never be able to settle down. I'd love to be a mum at some stage, and I'd love my prince to sweep me off my feet and carry me away, but it scares me. I don't like staying with a guy for too long. They start to get clingy, jealous and possessive, and then everything becomes so heavy and painful. When that starts, I get out as quick as I can. Maybe I'm just a modern girl and marriage doesn't fit with a modern girl. I don't know, but my girlfriends in their 30s who are getting married seem to be turning into women like my mum, and I don't see them anymore, or they use me as an excuse to go to clubs and flirt while their husbands are at home. You peeps might be able to understand why settling down and getting married scares me a little. Scares this little hot number. I don't want to fit into any of that, and I know I don't want to change my life. Am I heading in a dangerous direction, as my mum keeps telling me? As I said, Karina, Preston, Victoria, Beckie, you're first up on that one.
Okay, first off, everything about this letter offends me. I just think you know, you can't just say, oh, just I'm a modern girl and use that as an excuse to go bang a lot of people. That's not what modern is.
What excuse do you need?
Like, no, but that's ridiculous. Oh, it's like, oh, I just want to sleep with a lot of guys. I'm a modern girl. That's bull. Like, you're modern if you take control of your life, and it's more about like, the choices you make, workplace things, and you know the fact that you don't have to stay at home with the kids anymore, and those traditionalist values aren't there. But being modern does not mean be a turbo, like, promiscuous person.
So you would class this woman as promiscuous?
I would class her as annoying.
As annoying?
It's so offensive, and like, why wouldn't you want to be like your
Why
mum?
are you offended by this letter? She admittedly is hot, and
well, first of all, she's up herself.
She's
Second,
up herself.
She's objectifying men and like other people. She's obviously not caring about feelings. She's not caring about like anything really, and her friends are kind of like,
the same.
If they're having bits on the side, you don't do that. When you're in a committed relationship, you're in a committed relationship. You don't go searching for bits on the side. This is ridiculous to me. And like, she's offending her mother. Like,
she's offending everybody, including you.
Yeah, all these people don't want to be like their mums. Like,
is there hope for it? What does she do? You've defined what she is, but what does she do? She's written in to have a problem solved.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Chrissy, do you like this girl? Do you have any sympathy for her?
No, I think everything about this is just morally wrong.
You too?
Yeah.
See, you've set the flavour of the panel, haven't you? Go
Sure have.
on, moralise then.
Your friends having that little bit extra on the side, I mean, why are you even in a relationship? This is quite disgusting, actually.
That relates to all of her friends who are married.
Yeah, and married, that's
Says most.
shocking.
Most of my
gal pals too, they're in long-term relationships and they have a bit extra on the side. But this just makes me think there's a divide happening in our society, that some people think this is normal behaviour now, and then you've got people who fit into the traditional role.
Yeah, well, I mean, I have quite old-fashioned morals, but I don't think that this is right even today.
So you're telling her she's wrong, she's got to change her ways, and she is going to finish up being what?
I think you're 28 and you just need to grow up a little bit more. And that's just...
All right, let's see what the other twins got to say. We didn't tell you that, they're both twins. Come on, fraternal twins, right?
Karina, I want to high five you.
Oh,
There is not that many girls like that won't actually just run to any guy because they just need a boyfriend. And I think it's great that you're actually waiting until you find somebody that's perfect for you. Someone you've mentioned.
She's not.
She
doesn't want to.
She doesn't
want to settle down because she's like.
She's waiting for a guy to come sweep her off her feet, is what she says.
a guy who's not clingy, not jealous, not possessive.
So if she finds a man that is like that, she will settle down for them. But she's just waiting, and I think it's very smart of her.
She just hasn't found the one yet.
She hasn't found her one.
Oh.
But that's okay.
And
but
she's
not
having
all
fun
of this
until she
behaviour
does.
that she's exhibiting here. And
The only thing I can see here is that she's honest, which
If she's
I
not
don't see as
hurting
a bad
anybody-
thing either. Okay, it's a bit too much, maybe. But
I really don't like the interpretation of the modern girl, because I consider myself modern. Like, I'm a go-getter. I have a career and all that sort of thing, and I don't
Good for you.
think
Good for you.
Turbo Snake fits.
Simone, if she's not hurting anybody, what danger is she in?
Personally, I'd like to see a photo of her. If she thinks
Could she
she's
be-
that amazing,
I'd like
I
to
need
see a
to see
photo of
this.
her. Yes, please.
I need to see
Hot,
this.
hot and hot.
really hot.
Yeah. I don't think, if she's not hurting anyone, whatever. I mean, she's 28, she needs to settle down at some stage,
Is she
everyone
going
does.
to? Is she going to be able to, or is she going to set
Who
a pattern
cares?
that you
She
can't?
doesn't, she doesn't care. She's already saying that
She's written it. She really does, because she's written in.
but she's saying that her mum, my mum keeps nagging me to find a nice man. She obviously doesn't care about her mum's opinion because she's still doing whatever she wants. So why is she asking for our opinion? All she's going to sort of do is either get more of a kick of us saying, yeah, go out and have sex, or...
Is she going to finish up happy?
Yeah.
She'll finish up happy doing what she's doing?
If her mum's trying to rush her into finding somebody, and then she rushes into someone she's not happy with, she's not going to be happy. Why would you
Righto,
wanna
we'll take
rush
a quick vote and then we'll go on to the next one. Those who think she's going to stay happy, put your hand up. Put your hand up. Put your hand up. No. Put your hand up if you think she's going to be... Okay, there's only one of you.
But
that-
happy-
The one who argued against her said she's going to be happy.
She'll be happy, yeah.
The other
Yes.
three, hang on, what are you saying now? What do you say?
If she sticks to the way she's going and
Two of you
does
say that
find
she's
her
going to be
man,
happy
yes,
for
she'll
two
be happy.
completely different reasons. We'll sort this out over the break. Don't go away. We'll see you when we're talking about Thorpie when we come back. Oh my goodness me. So you think... They're still chatting about who's right and who's wrong and who should sleep with who and who should... If you'd like to send us a letter to Sweet and Sour, send it to the address that's appearing on your screen right now, which is letters@sweetandsour.net.au. You can also visit our website, which is sweetandsour.net.au, or you can give us a like on Facebook or send us a tweet. And for every letter that we do read out and discuss, we're going to send you to the movies, courtesy of Natalie Cameron and NRC Communications. And the movie we're sending you to this week is Calvary. Who's seen it? Nope. Okay, but everyone in the crew's got their hands up saying it was fantastic, it's really good, and they're telling me to read the letter. Okay, here we go. Dear Mitch and panel, I think the Torpedo has conned us to the max. He got over $1 million to come out on TV, commercial TV, tell the world he's gay, and that he struggled terribly with his decision. He struggled so much that he had a carefully staged, high-rating time slot interview with Sir Michael Parkinson that would have taken months to put together. Fair go. Are we really that gullible? It's also funny how suddenly there was a carefully contrived media outpouring of support and acclamations of him now being a terrific role model. All he's done is manipulate a situation to reposition himself back into the media spotlight. And why did he do it this way? Because no one gives a damn about a person's sexuality now, but he employed a huge team of PR professionals to make it an issue so he could cream it. As far as I'm concerned, he's not a role model, except of the commercial variety. He's a drama queen who's milked a situation for all he can get. Had he issued a simple press release to all the media, or alternatively made the announcement during a charitable speech, as many have done, then I'd have said good on him. But he's milking us all, as these sporting types learn very early to do, with very few of them putting back to the community. How many of you panellists have been conned by him? Nick of Liverpool in New South Wales. Simone, have you been conned, or do you think it was okay?
This letter annoys me.
Good.
Nick,
this
you're
letter
annoying
annoyed me too.
Yeah. So, obviously it bothers you. You're one of those people that gives a damn. You've been conned by him and you're that gullible person. So you've written us a letter bringing more publicity to him on now this TV show and this TV station that he didn't have before. Well done.
Yeah.
I've had enough of this.
Yeah. Thorpie hasn't done anything wrong. He may have milked a situation, but that's what he's got to trade off for the rest of his life. He's no longer swimming. So I don't begrudge the fact that he's actually gone out there and put it together in a manner that's brought him back a little bit. And he's done it in a manner that hasn't demeaned anybody. But that's my view. Okay, your turn, Lise. What's your view?
I don't see this being a bad thing at all. The only thing it is to anyone is a positive to him, because it's more publicity for him, and he got $1 million out of it. I'd do that for $1 million.
Yeah, what do? You make the best of a situation.
Okay.
I'd say I was. No, I think he is a great role model. It seems like it was hard for him to have been so open about it, because it's taken him this long to be open about it.
And his plight has been in the media for several years, and to say that, he wasn't pained by all of this, oh my goodness, I don't think so. To say he's just sat back and thought, geez, I'm going to put myself through all that pain and then come out and score $1 million, that's a mercenary view.
I think he knows himself that he has sort of milked it a bit, but he's doing it to be a role model for those that are similar to him, or in a situation where other gay people that haven't come out might feel embarrassed, and for him to make it more awareness about it, I think he's been a great role model.
Has he milked it?
Well, I don't actually believe this, but I think it's a really good thing what he has done. It's creating so much, it's so much more acceptable now, and I think it's really, really great. I mean, you've got New Zealand who have just legalised gay marriage.
Wait,
and
what don't you believe? that he's gay?
I don't believe that he's gay, no.
You don't believe he's gay?
No.
No, I actually
People
don't.
said you're not.
Years
Are you
he's gay.
serious?
No, I
You don't believe he's gay?
That's
No,
not
I
what should be
don't.
up for debate here. Like his sexuality isn't the thing that's in question. It's his journey.
Why
It's
would-
like this is the fact
Why
that
would
he's
you
a
not
role model.
believe that he's gay when he says he's gay?
I just think it's for the media.
Oh, you do?
I do.
You do think he's actually cashing in?
Yeah, I do.
Wow, that's an interesting perspective.
Yep.
Do you reckon people would care if we said we were gay?
Nobody gives a damn whether you're gay or not.
No, but
Yeah.
Well, he's got a lot of media out of it, so.
no.
But I think it still is a really good
had a lot
thing.
of obvious trauma. Why would you put yourself through that? For all it matters, you know, we don't care whether he is or isn't. Why would you actually go through all of that? You're saying you're with this bloke and saying he's milked it.
Yep.
And he's not
I
even
do
gay.
agree with him.
I don't think so. I don't think he's a Lance Armstrong.
I don't think he's milked anything. I just think he's just trying to show Australia his story and things because he's been in the limelight for so long, and it's more about his journey and being a role model rather than the fact of what his sexuality is. I mean, it's so sad. The guy was like, I didn't know if Australia wanted their champion to be gay. To have that sort of mentality when you're supposed to be on top of the world, like it's heartbreaking. That poor guy, he was so young and like he was going through all these things and we weren't as accepting back then. His sexuality is not the issue here. It's the fact that he's trying to be a role model, trying to get out there, trying to inspire other people to make it easier. You know, it shouldn't be like, oh, he's gay. It should be like, you know, someone else is sharing their story. Yeah, there was a media circus, but is that his fault? Like,
So how many of us are
I
cons
think it
then?
was his fault.
huh?
How many of us are cons
Well, if you believe Chrissy, we're all conned because Chrissy thinks he's not gay.
Don't believe it.
Who wants bigger boobs on the panel? Nobody.
I didn't say no.
It depends, like, if
okay.
you have to get fat for it.
That sounds like an odd thing to say, but when we
Good
come
point.
back, we're going to be talking about a chap who's writing in because his wife is going for her third breast augmentation, and he's had enough, apparently. Don't go away, more of Sweet and Sour. See you soon.
Sweet and sour, who says you can't be a little bit of both?
Presents. Simone gives sex for presents. That's very good. My birthday's coming up, Simone. Hi, panellists. How big is too big, and what makes women think they need bigger boobs? It's a serious question because my wife, who is absolutely compulsive in her obsessions with her boobs, has just booked to have her third boob augmentation. Her first was more than 10 years ago when she went to a full and balanced C cup. Her second, about 4 years ago, took her to a double D. Now she wants to go and grow herself even larger. My goodness, I don't even know how big that is. She says that her confidence just boosts every time she's had it done. She looks sensational now, and to be frank, she always did, even when she was a B cup. I'm just without the ability to change her mind. I tell her how fantastic she looks now, and I've been supportive on each of the previous augmentations, but she doesn't need to do this again. I've suggested that she even go for counselling, but she laughs and waits excitedly for the day of her next operation. I'm worried that she's become a boob job junkie and will keep going until something goes wrong and all that artificial confidence will come crashing down and break her. What could I do? Possibly say, I'm a little desperate here. Please help. Marcus of Evandale in South Australia. All right, Lisa, first up on this one, how big is too big? Third operation.
Well, I've actually heard every 10 years that you have to get
Replaced
redone.
anyway.
Yeah, so it was one of
Retread.
those had to have been redone, and she just went, "I'll just go bigger."
But she
May as well. Or?
But she already had it done only 4 years ago now, so now she's going bigger
Yeah.
rather than replaced. So, yes, that's actually a good point though. If you go and have the first operation at some point down the track, you're going to need a second operation
I
to
think-
replace or take out.
I don't think she's really doing anything wrong. She's gone from a C to a D, so she's probably
She's a double D.
initially an A or so.
Double D.
But I'm a C, and I want my boobs done. So
Why do you want your boobs done? Why is bigger better? Why do you want bigger boobs?
I like big boobs. I want to be able to look down at my chest and be like, damn.
You could then be
Okay.
hot.
You want bigger boobs because you just like the.
For me, I just like
And
the
how
look
high up on
idea of it.
priorities is it for you though?
Pretty high up.
Is it?
Yeah.
So you would rather have bigger boobs than go and get a deposit for a house?
Both are pretty important, but yeah, I think I'd put that first.
Simone? What do you say to Marcus of Evandale, who doesn't want his wife to go and get bigger boobs?
It's very clear that she's not doing it for him. She's doing it for herself.
And her own self-esteem and
And that's,
confidence.
I think, what most people do it for. So I think he really needs to embrace it and make her feel sexy with them, without them, like he does feel anyway. So he loves her no matter what. If she wants bigger boobs, then she should get them.
He's scared of her going to the extent of, keep having operations until such time as one falls over and, it's no good anymore. Has he got a valid point there, though? When does she stop? This is her third.
Double D is
pretty
big. She probably could stop there.
It's not that big.
Yeah, it depends on the frame. Like,
Yeah, is she a size 18?
Okay, so we don't have
If she's
enough
a size
information.
18 with a B cup,
All right.
We were saying books. We've got like 10D boots. We don't look at.
10D.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. You'll have to show me later. Never mind.
hey.
All right, Chrissy.
I think that you just need to support her, and she needs to be comfortable with herself.
Support and comfort sounds like an ad for bras. Are you like your sister? Do you want bigger boobs?
I do, yes.
Oh, amazing.
But I want it probably more for the attention than just because it's not that I just like boobs. For confidence.
Modern
confidence
girl.
boost.
No, don't you misuse this model.
Come on.
That is the reason
Becky,
why I
give us-
don't want it. I
Well,
can't
for
stand-
attention,
I
you're gonna
can't
get it.
stand- I know, and that's why I'm like a little bit hesitant.
You're doing it
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah, I want it more for confidence.
Confidence.
I want people to be able to look at me when I walk past them.
They're not going to be looking at you, they're going to be looking at your boobs.
It's still me.
No.
What about looking at
Really
yours?
sad.
Final word to Becky. Becky?
You know, you actually can get addicted to these things. There's a lot of reality shows about it. I love trash TV and I enjoy watching it. Train wrecks are awesome to watch. But in saying that, like if it is a self-esteem thing and she does actually need help for it, I guess maybe, I don't know, just coax her, maybe go with her and things. If she kind of thinks you're joking when you say she needs help, are you going, I think you need help, babe? And she's like, oh, you're so funny, and then books her appointment in. Or are you like, babe, seriously, like, I really think you need help with this problem. Like, there's a difference to how you say it. And I don't know.
Even then, if it's
Yeah.
going to make her feel better, someone's
Wait,
sitting
yeah.
down going,
At the end of the day, she's going to make the decision on her own because, like you said, she's not doing it for him.
She's
She's
double
doing it
D
for
now.
her own
She
happiness.
wants to grow. Look,
Yeah.
we've all seen cases of those people who go and get their face done and they're addicted and they go too far.
Yeah.
How many of
Joan
you
Rivers.
think? How many of you think that she might fit into that category?
You
No?
can do it with it. There are actually TV shows where like they go too far with the boobs and they just like get these ridiculous ones that are like H size.
Becky,
and
do
things.
you want to give this man, Marcus, the pair of limited edition sunglasses courtesy of Alan Treves and Aussie Opticals?
Might need those
You do?
shades to
Okay.
like,
Chrissy?
hide what he's looking
Do you
at.
like this one? Or do you like the other one? Nick of Liverpool and Karina was hot.
We like Marcus.
Marcus? Marcus, so the girls are united. Marcus, whose wife wants to go bigger than Double D, coming up to Evandale in South Australia. We've got to disappear. Terrific to have you here, girls.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for having
Come
us.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Next time we ask. All right. Thank Becky. Thank Chrissy. Thank Lisa. And thanks Simone. Thank you, girls. Thank you for being here. Thanks for having us at Home Tonight Australia. And thank you, crew. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye. Da-da-da-da-da-da. See ya.